Welcome back, Taffers. I'm Chububbo1, and here we are for the next mission, chapter whatever, in Thief 2, The Metal Age. This one is called Masks, and if you remember in the last mission, which was Casing the Joint, I told you that we were going back to the exact same map, and we are. A lot of things are different, but the map itself is the same, and that's both good and bad. But we're going to head up to the third floor. I'm going to let Garrett and Victoria explain to you why. So let's load this and restart.
Now that I've established such a close working relationship with Lord Gervasius's security systems, going back in for those masks shouldn't be too much trouble.
I hope we can count on the quality of this working relationship.
Gervasius's security systems are not the most dangerous thing I've ever worked with.
Do I have to ask what is?
We're on the clock. How has Karras been using the time we've had to wait?
He's been making some modifications to the Mechanist cathedral, including some sort of valves or seals on the doors. Why, we don't know yet. Inside, it just looks like a huge factory, full of machines and equipment. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tied into those precursor artifacts. The sooner we can get a hold of those, the sooner we'll know.
And get Karras off our backs.
And stop whatever he's planning.
Uh-huh. Don't wait up. I'll be working late.
Now, you may not have noticed, but I noticed that this might have been the first time in their little dialogue that they weren't making little snide remarks at each other. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, so on Expert, we've got to steal 3 precursor masks. Those are on the 3rd floor, which we did not go to. We've already completed this objective because we did it in the last mission. So we don't have to do that again. We need a Cultivator. That's also on the 3rd floor. We need 2,800 in loot to meet the objective. But we are going for 3667 if I remember correctly, and if my notes are correct. Well, of course, we can't kill anybody, and we need to get back to the streets just like last time. So we are going to encounter lots and lots of guards, several, you know what, let's do this, several Mechanist machines, beasts, you know, the great big ones. Tanks, that's what I think of, honestly, it's tanks. But I'm going to need to sneak around, I'm going to need to sneak around a fair bit, so I don't get destroyed. I'm going to take both of those flash bombs. I'll take a healing potion. You know, I tried a frog beast egg on one of the big metal beasts, and he, like, cannonballed the frogs without any problem. Right, I'm fairly happy with my choices. I like the gas arrow for just in case. You know, I may use it, may not. We'll see. But here we are, back at the same spot. There's only 1 coin in this mission this time, which is great. Everything else is just regular kind of loot. But it seems like for every coin there was in the mission, there's a guard that took its place. We're going to try to get this guy. We may fail. You pretty much have to hug the wall if you're going to try to take him out. And the only reason I'm taking him out is because I want to run all the way to the other side and get another moss arrow off the grounds. And then I'm going to kind of be done out here. That guy seems a little less aware than his buddy. If you go up these stairs, right there, moss arrow. Totally worth it. The moss arrows come in handy a lot when having to get across the marble floors onto the carpet and stuff like that. So that's why I got so many earlier. We're going in the same way we did last time. Right there. It's weird not hearing the secret sound, the little secret tone, because it's not a secret anymore. It's a health potion here in the chapel. Okay, and I wasn't kidding. There are a gazillion guards. And the more of them we can knock out now, the better it will be later on. Little quote-unquote wise words from Karis. I'm going to put this out. Alright, we got that one. Notice the fog is in that room. See how it's kind of hazy looking? Mirror. There is a Mechanist mage and one of Karis's little freakish servants in here. Let's bring them out.
Who troubles my watch? Show thyself.
Nah. That's it. And a 1. And
I have the
a 2. Perfect. If I come running through here later, I don't want them in my way. And there's nothing back here. You could skip that altogether, but I'm playing it safe. I'm gonna close that. Watch this. We're gonna step out of the fog. Here. Isn't that weird? Right up here, there might be nothing up here. Right, that's fine. One of the other big changes is like most of the doors are locked now. Let's just run out here and go for it. Okay. That's from Gervasius. Words. There's our non-secret, but let's check these other closets. Nothing. There's something. And in the hallway, in the middle of the secret hallway. And in that closet, so a couple things. I think that this level was the first. You know, this is our second time through this map. I think this one was made first, and then they took the stuff out and added coins. And I have no idea what this light switch does. I was never able to figure that out. If you figure that out, put it in the comments. So that's from the Mechanist lady in charge, Duma. We'll turn off the cameras, turn off the light. There are no coins up here, which is great. We do have the... I call it the silent door. It was like this also in the previous map. See, no sounds. You also can't hear in the hallway. I'm not sure how they build the sound in this game, but it's definitely broken right there. Oh, that was smart. I even heard him. Alright, well, we'll see if we can get the jump on him. And I don't believe anyone... I don't think there's any coin purses on anybody in this level, which is also great. So we don't really have to do any pickpocketing. I'm just going to leave that open as a reminder that I've done it. So, in full transparency, I attempted this map last night and basically rage quit. Oh man.
What's that?
Nothing.
I'll find you!
Oh, no, you won't, because you gave up. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. That was amazing. Grab your partner, do-si-do, and then knock him out. Yeah, I got super lucky. Let's grab these and then we'll get out of here. And we're done with these storage rooms. In the other one is some dude and a Hammerite, but I wasn't able to trigger their conversation successfully. So, you know, oh well. They just became alert and started looking for me. Alright, let's go to the other side. How? I'm trying to think of how I got to the other side. And I may have just cut through the foyer. The big no-no room from last time. No, I didn't. I went this way. Maybe we'll get lucky and get to knock out several guys. I hear lots of walking. His boots are made for walking. Out you go.
It's never really anything.
Made me wait forever to pick him up.
Nothing there. Weird.
I don't know if I can lean far enough to knock him out or not. Maybe.
Take it.
We'll call that yes. It's great. Great news. Have a great day. Enjoy your nap. There is a guy patrolling on the top. just gonna wait before I make my run for it. We need to go to the ballroom, but we're gonna go on this side, which we're on the north side of this thing here. That seems to be the safer way to go, but I want to knock out more guards because they do like to crisscross the ballroom. This could be a disaster. That's good. Sort of. The cameras weren't on. I'd chase him down. Alright, we're gonna make all kinds of people crazy here. We're gonna have to hurry though, and then get caught.
Didn't sound like rats this time.
It wasn't rats, it was me.
Probably just the sir checking up on things.
Oh, I'm flattered you called me the sir. But so there's like 2 or 3 guys back this direction, maybe 4. He's hunting. Yeah. Two. Oh. I wonder if we can nab him. I'm gonna call that yes. And we're just gonna stick him on the pile with all the other guys. Pile of bodies? No, I don't see a pile of bodies. Okay, nothing in here. But the other 3 times I've attempted this, there's been a guy stuck in this door. Just like that. So I don't know if this will work or not. I'm just gonna rush him and hope I can knock him out. Mission accomplished. He just gets stuck in the door and doesn't come out with the other guys. Oops. I kind of wanted to hide him at least a little bit. We didn't even come in this room last time because there wasn't anything here. But this time there is. And while we're on this end of the hallway, let's go ahead and do this as an insurance policy. Open up that secret panel. But since we are here, right in here is one of the secrets from last time. I think. And those keys that those guys had, this is like the only door it opens. There we go. Those keys don't seem to work anywhere else. So now we open up this little secret area. We've got that. And we are basically done in here. So let's get out of here. And now we can take the secret hallway back here. And you want to check all these secret hallways because some of the chests and things are in these little secret hallways. I don't think there's anything in the bath this time. there's the tricky one. So what? We definitely need that. So where is this? We're in between the kitchen and the servants' quarters. You need this. You're not going to get out. Well, that's not true. It makes getting out of here much, much, much easier. But I stand up on the crate to get out of the way. Well, let's go this way this time. Oh. Well. Figures. There's 2 servants in here sleeping. One time I tried to sneak in here and they woke up and flipped out. The other time... Come on, leave. The other time I just did that. You know, just walked in. Just strolled in, knocked them out, went about my business. So be aware that sneaking may backfire on you in this particular room. And she, whoever she is, did not like the Mechanist Terminator. Oh, spoiler alert. Kitchen. I don't think there's anything in the kitchen. But we might... I'm debating whether to go across this floor. Honestly. Let's do it. There's no loot in the kitchen. Oh. Lights off. 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 And get in the shadow and save. I don't know if we can even get out there without alerting him.
Who's noising about then?
Nope.
All right, stop fooling around. Where are you? Someone's been tapping through here.
Come find me.
Come out here now!
No, you come over here.
I'm not kidding!
I'm not either. Okay, I'm just joking. That's good though. We got him out of the way. I mean, it's just gonna make life easier, in my opinion. Oh, and I did find the see the door, the hidden door. I did find the latch for it. It is in here. Better late than never, right? Maybe. Kinda. I think we may be done with the first floor. Let's see how much loot we have. Oh no, we're not. Not even close. Because I forgot the ballroom. So we gotta go back to the ballroom. That stinks. But you know, while we're here, not going to the ballroom, here are the stairs that go up to the second floor and down underneath them. There we go. That wasn't there before. Well, when I say before, I mean the previous mission. Most of the stuff wasn't there before the previous mission. Alright, so I need to find my best way? Okay, that's a total falsehood. The way that I want to get into the ballroom. It's probably the worst way, but whatever. You know, you do it the terrible way enough times, The terrible way is the comfortable way. So that's my plan. Because there's like nowhere to hide. And save.
Maybe next time. Don't think I don't see you. I'm blind, you know. Just one move, Tapper, and you're mine.
Idiot. Now he's in the way. Let's go after him. There's 4 pieces of loot out here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm either hitting the wrong buttons or my keyboard's just not liking that I'm pressing so many buttons at once. Okay, I'm going to save under the shadow. There's a guy. We'll use this as a pointer. He's up there, and he walks back and forth. Unless he's right above my head, walking back and forth. But I don't... No, he's not. Oh, my bad. He walks back and forth over there. Let's see where we're at loot-wise. Okay, we're exactly where I want to be loot-wise. First floor. Done. Dunzo. But we're going to have to take out these other guys. Okay, we don't have to. I mean, is he a threat? He's facing the wall. Nah, he's not a threat. Does it make me feel better? Yeah, it makes me feel better. That's the guy I was talking about that walks back and forth. There, I see his head now. He has pretty good ears. We're going to have to go this way, though. I'm going to take you with me. And we'll drop him in here. Like that. Now we got to go get his friend. There's nobody outside. At least, nobody with any money. And the reason I want to take this guy out, because we have to go where he is, up there on that balcony, and get up onto those rafters. Which is what I couldn't remember in my last run-through. Last night. And I easily spent 30 minutes running around back and forth on the first floor and the second floor trying to figure out what loot I missed until I finally just got angry and was like, I'm done for the night. I quit. Okay, so I want to go... I think I want to go back to where we had that chest under the stairs so we can pop up on the second floor real close to the camera controls. And that means I need to go northwest, which is to my left, but there's not a way out, so I'm going to have to go that way. Make sure our friend is nowhere close. Yeah, see him way down there? Now, I've used a few more water arrows than I would have liked, but I think it'll be okay. Hello. Map. So we're going to go all the way to the west. Okay, that's the kitchen. On the second floor, that room right there is the unmarked bedroom. Alright. Good, 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 good. Here we go. Second floor. Hopefully we do not encounter anybody coming down to the first. I hear somebody. I even heard what sounded like a camera picking me up somehow. I don't know how that's possible. Flip that switch. In we go. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, the pipe. We got a duck. And here we are with the camera controls. And this had the little closet that now has money in it. And I want to say there might be something in here. Yeah, oh cool, flash bomb. Probably need that. Off, off, off. There's really not any dark spots here to hide, is there? It's alright. That's what this closet's for. Save. I'm gonna regret this, but let's do it. Here's that unmarked bedroom. We're in trouble.
Oh, well. Hold! Take that!
No. Here, you take this. Enjoy. Did not want to have to use that yet, but oh well. You can join Sleeping Beauty in here. Which, pretty much every time I've done this, this guy's been stuck in the bed.
Who's there? Don't slouch about in the shadows.
Hey, I'm looting your closet while you're awake. And here.
Who are you? He's armed!
Hit the bed.
Somebody get him!
Hit the bed. Hit the bed. Hit the bed. Hit the bed. This has happened before. Hit the bed. Notice this ends in this weird little character. And I understand that they probably were not going to finish that.
Thief! Stop him!
Bed. 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 I cannot knock him out. Bed. Bed. You just stay in your bed, mister.
He's armed! Somebody get him!
2 times I was able to knock him out even though he was stuck in the bed. There we go. And then one time I wasn't. Alright, so we've gotten that room. We need to work our way that way. So we don't necessarily have to use the main hall. Do I need to go over here? No, that's the way we came up, wasn't it? So we got the camera. We knocked out that dude. Let's progress to the east. Let's see what's that way. A guard that I don't want to deal with. I mean, I do need to deal with it, but I don't want to. Trophy room. Just like last time, noisemaker arrow. Here's the Horn of Quintus from the first game. Still worth nothing. It's a broadhead up there. There's another book. Again, ending in the weird character that didn't translate for some reason. The dining room. Let's see if we can pick this lock. Ooh, perfect timing. I didn't even look to see if there's anybody behind me. How's that for careless? But it worked. Alright. Moving on. Here's where we had floating coins. And so, for whatever reason, they took that table out. Probably on accident. You know, I said I thought maybe there's an item limit. But I think it was just an accident. 3 candlesticks. That's what we get here. Alright, and what we're going to do is, you can't tell, but the other camera that's still running is right here. And so we're going to run out and then back this way so we can cut off that camera. Now, for whatever reason, they did some rewiring since we were here last. Which I'm assuming was the night before, but maybe not. But that's the way we gotta go. Save. Just gonna run for it.
Where I can see you. You made a big mistake, Taffer. Can I get some backup?
Now, that guy, for whatever reason, is stuck in his chair. We're gonna turn the camera off. Notice it is not turned off, that camera right there. And there's another guard at the end of that hall. So we're not going to go that way.
Can I get some backup?
Nope.
I need backup here.
No backup. Sorry.
Can I get some backup?
He's going to be yelling for a while. But he's kind of stuck, so it's not that big of a deal. This will be the north office. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, north office. More words from Gervasius, but more importantly, his money. Weird stuff at the end, again, which makes me think they were in a hurry. This book, however, looks just fine. I kind of like those books. They have a cool look to them, in my opinion. Notice our loot. I think that was also from Thief Gold, the Serpentile Torque or something like that. Peter Torque. So somehow we need to get to the south side of the map. And I don't want to go that way because there's a dude patrolling there. Actually, I kind of do need to go that way because there's some loot up here somewhere in those rafters that we got to get. Otherwise, I'm going to forget it. So, here we go. And this guy loves to do the double, triple fake out. See if he's close. Eavesdrop. I think he's coming this way. Nope, he's going away. I am about 90% sure that what I need is on the other side. So I'm just gonna wait here and see if we can tag him.
Hey!
Nope, that didn't work. So plan B is see if we can tag him. Here we go. Nap time for you, buddy. I hope none of your friends come and find you sleeping on the job. Because then they're going to get really upset at me. Alright, so like I said, I'm 90% sure that what I'm wanting is right up here. Wait, so to help you figure out, that doesn't help, does it? We are, it doesn't help either. We're here above the ballroom on the walkway. We are on the eastern side on the second floor. Here we go. It's showing us incorrectly on the map. We're right here. Right there is where we are. And I'm fairly certain that it's right up here. I'm going to go a little more to my right. And this is why I wanted to take out all those guys on the bottom, because most of them were archers. And see, look. Cha-ching. I want my arrow back. I'm going to need it. Well, that wasn't smart. Not smart. Door's not even locked. Hi. That door's locked. I think we're gonna come out and basically then have to run straight across. See if he turns around. He does. Ugh. More waiting. We need to run straight across. Straight across from here. I think right there is the camera controls on this hallway. Okay. Woo, off. Save. Takes a breath. Now in here, here's our one coin. But on the other couch across from the coin is a ring. I missed that one time. That's right. I want you to come back. Find that little sliver of shadow. Just wait. Why do the cameras alert on me, but not on them? Right, in here. Sure. Some loot. Hallway. More loot. They have a new librarian. If you remember all that mess about the library last time. And let's go out here. We will go to the library again. There's nothing in it though. And I'm stuck on a door. Crouch. Stand up. Okay. In the conservatory, I've got a coin purse up here. I'm sorry for everybody who I just offended. And you can see there's a flute in the chair, but the flute this time... Oh, hi. Sorry. You weren't supposed to see me. Go back to sleep. Thank you. And good night. The flute is not loot. No loot from the flute. Alright. So here we are on the bar. I think there's just two things to get in the bar. No, that's not true. Here's the other loot. And then in this back room behind the bar, we get some water arrows back. That's good. Very good. Very good. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just charge down the hall and find what we find. Or not. Thank you. Oh, that was the conservatory. We did that room. I don't know if we did this one or not. Is it not locked? I just hit the wrong button. Oh, yeah, we did that room. Great. We need to get this office across the hall. If we are here, we need to go there. Oh, come on. I hate it when I'm in the way and then I can't open the door. Alright, that is it for this room. Now, there is... there's a guard station here, and he has a chest or something that has some money in it. We are going to have to knock him out. He will not be happy about that. I don't think that's going to make any difference whatsoever.
Hey! Hold it right there! I'll see your bones! Hey! Over here! Help!
Oh, good. No, bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Quick!
That went terribly. We do not want him to do that.
What's that? You've messed with the wrong man, thief! You've messed with the wrong man, thief!
Did I mess with the wrong man?
Fight me, you coward! Gotta be around here somewhere.
Oh no. That was a waste. You know what they say, third time's a charm.
Oh, but damn it! How'd you get in here? I'll see your bones. Here, ticky, ticky, ticky.
Okay, well he's not
Gotta
stuck
be
in the
around
chair
here
this time.
somewhere.
Oh. I didn't want to have to use that, but I guess I didn't really have a choice. Alright, 2332. That is fantastic. That is exactly what we want. Here's the library. We're not even going to go through the library unless you want to say hi to the lady who says terrible secrets. Terrible secrets.
Terrible secrets. Terrible secrets.
Thank you. Well done. Well done. 9 out of 10. Right. Remember we moved this to 12 noon. That opens that up unless you're a guard. And then you just magically run past it and it opens. Welcome to the 3rd floor. We've cleaned out floors 1 and 2, which is great. Why do I have a frog beast eggs? Oh well. I can't find my loot. There, 2332. That sounds correct. We did not venture onto the 3rd floor. So, there is a guard in here. We're going to leave him alone. If we can. We're going to put out that torch way down there. And then right next to the window is a lever. And that's where we're going. There's not a guard in here. I'm an idiot. But let's grab that stack of coins. Alright. And put out this torch. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. This little hallway is a fantastic lifesaver. There are Mechanist beasts all over this floor. They can come into this room with these giant pillars. They cannot make it in here. Now, they can shoot in here, but they can't come in here. And we need that guy that's wandering around. We need him to come in here so we can knock him out. And then I'll show you how all the traps work here on the 3rd floor. Actually, we're going to clean out some rooms first, and then I'll show you how the traps work. Oh, are you going to do me a favor? No, you're not. Well, okay. We're back in here somewhere. The loot on, I was going to say on this floor is all real obvious, but it's not. I'm sorry. But here comes our friend. All we got to do is just make a little noise when he starts to get close. And he'll come in.
Stand forth over there.
See? I'm standing forth.
Don't think you can hide for long.
Well, I don't want to hide for long. I want to just kind of be done. Thank you. Look at that. You get a paid nap. You're getting paid right now. Although you'll probably be unemployed when you wake up. Alright, we're going to run up here. Don't press that button. It says alarm. But there will be a Mechanist servant in here. We need to knock them out before they alert anyone else that we are present. And there's 2 moss arrows in here. On that planter and over here. Okay, so here's where we're gonna be kind of dumb. There's a camera down there. There's probably a way to turn it off. But I'm not gonna find it. Oh, I am gonna find it. I lied. I just lied. But I want to throw some moss there. A little bit more here. There is a guard past that door. We're going to run past the camera to the door immediately on the left. We are not going through the doorway. Hopefully we can do that without setting off the alarm. You know what? I'm going to put another one here just because I can. Ready, set, go. Perfect. Perfect. Now, this is kind of funny. It wasn't until these playthroughs that I even found this room. I knew it existed, never could find it. Lights off, off, off. And this has one of the secrets in it. And I've done that plenty of times. Here's a secret right there. Opens the door out into a very dangerous hallway. It's really stupid, in my opinion. Okay, all the cameras are off. You want to see why this is dumb? That's why it's dumb. Where are we? We're way over here. So let's get out of here. Go back to the terrarium. And do a little bit more cleaning out before we wrap this mission up. Hear the guard. But now we've turned off all the cameras. And there's a bunch of cameras where we're going. Because we still have to get the 3 precursor masks and the cultivator. And they're all down this way, which I'll try to show you what that looks like. We still have to get all that stuff. There's a bunch of cameras there. And I would just, you know, have to deal with them in the past. But I guarantee you I did not play this on expert. So I was just blowing stuff up. Killing everybody. Okay, so we have a secret already. Let's unlock another secret. There's secret number 2. That connects where we are to all that stuff across the way there through those double doors. Those dumble doors. It's up here though. It's going to be some loot? Question mark. Yeah, these eyeglasses. Surprise! These are actually worth something. A fun Bafford reference. And that opens up the final secret. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it was right on the desk. Right there. And I want to say, yes, a fire arrow. Right there. We'll take the secret passage next door. No fire arrows there. Here's the secret area. Or not. But we got some loot. This is what we unlocked with the little switch on the desk. Maybe we found all 3 secrets. I don't remember. Loot. Okay, objective of complete. Well, we got 2,800. Yeah. But remember, we're going for like 3,600 and something. So, we're not done. But we're going to get a ton from this last little bit of stuff. Let's go here. Oh, that was, we've done our 3 secrets. Alright. We found all 3 secrets. Alright, so here's how this place is laid out. See these 3 lights? That's because there are rooms with green wallpaper, there are rooms with blue wallpaper, there are rooms with red wallpaper. And these switches, which you can't move unless you unlock them first, will turn off the booby traps in that colored room until you flip one of the other switches. So what that means is, thank you, I can come over here. I've turned off, the floors are booby trapped in all the rooms. And all these rooms go this way and here on the north side. Sorry, the north side. And there's a room at the very end. Blue, and I do have this written down in my notes. Blue is up here. Blue. Blue's up here. And we're going to do that last. Done. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, there is one green room over here. And there is one green room over here. And then there's 2 red rooms down here. So there's a hallway going this way. There's a hallway going that way. And it's got green room, 1 green room, 2 blue ones, 1 green room, 2 red ones. Right now I've turned it off to the blue. If I flip any of the other switches, which those metal giants, they can come through those wooden doors somehow. So don't make a whole lot of noise. But once I flip this switch, the booby traps will be back on in the blue rooms. So I'm going to turn that off. That turned off the red. So what I want to turn off is the green. Alright. And green is now off. So how do we get in there, you ask? There's a passage above the door. See that little thing that's holding the light? Ooh, that's scary. And I'm gonna put some moss on the floor here. If you try to approach this from the carpet, that beam right there is going to prevent you from getting on there. So you have to approach this from the side. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to take that with me just in case I need it. I shouldn't. Now it's totally up to you if you want to knock out any of these things. How many water arrows do we have? We have 17. But you're going to alert everybody. you can mostly go unnoticed up here on the top. So that's my plan. And we can get around all these hallways. See, here we go. We can get around all these hallways from these rafters. Now we're going to make a lot of noise. But here we are in the first green room. The booby-trapped floors release gas like a gas arrow. And pretty much 2 whiffs and you're done. So, it's going to trigger though. It's going to bounce us around like a bouncy house. The hard part is doing this quietly. Because that happens. Right, so we just need to get out of here. Get out of here faster. There we go. Now on this side of the room, for whatever reason, you can climb up like I did just there. And this is on the south side. But on the north side, I don't know if these beams are like an inch off. Yeah, see, now they're looking.
We'll find you soon enough.
I hope not. On the north side, they're like an inch off. You can't mantle up. You have to use a rope arrow or a vine arrow. Right. Hopefully they don't come in here looking. But you never know, so I'm going to work kind of quickly. Moss. Vine. And we're going to get the other green room while it is turned off. Perfect. There's that secret door we opened that I said was stupid. You know, they were in a hurry. They probably weren't really sure what was going to be happening where. You know, it happens. Now I'm going to drop down like I did before, but I'm not going to be able to get up the same way. And that's pretty loud. And then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna miss entirely. Alright. I want that back. I want that back. See, there's blue wallpaper. Green, blue. Blue is not turned off. So, and we want to do this one last. It has the most stuff in it. So we're going to go back, figure out which switch turns off red, and do the red hallway. No machines in here, that's a good sign. Crouch, drop. Perfect. By the way, that window, that's our exit. It's my exit. You can go all the way back out. The way you did the first game if you want, or the previous mission, but I'm not doing that. Sounds like they gave up the search. Which is good, because I wasn't here. You know, I did a curious thing one time where they were looking for me, and I dropped a flash bomb, and the big Mechanist beast stopped, and then he resumed his Oh! I did not turn off the trapped floor. I almost died, y'all, because I was fixing to hop in there. That honestly would have been kind of funny. I would have been mad though. Alright. Stand up, crouch. Perfect. Is this the one that turns off the red? No. It wasn't. I bet it's that one over there. There we go. Red is off. Now the green's back on. But we don't care. We're not going in the green. Now, if you don't want to fiddle with the floor traps, there is yet another way to do this, and I've done it before. I'll show you, but I'll tell you, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it to me. You can use those rope arrows, shoot them into these rafters, and then lower yourself down and not touch the floor. But it is time consuming. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm sorry, I hate that saying. Is this the side we can climb up? It is. Oh, that was a mistake. But we just need to get up and out of here. So, going up. I hope that's close enough. Okay, we've done the 2 red rooms. Boom. We just have this hallway and we are done. I'm just gonna keep going. Leave these losers in this hallway. Okay. And stand, crouch, wink. So we're gonna run down here. And we're gonna turn off the blue. Oh. You better get up here quick. If they are close by when you shoot that rope arrow, they go bonkers like that guy. Fortunately, we're going way down here to that room and that room and that room. They will probably forget about us. But just to be on the safe side,
Come out and fight me!
no. I am going to take care of the big machine. Let's see, it's going to come over here. I don't know if I can hit it. Really? I was hoping to put more distance between it and the archer before taking it out, but I don't know if that's enough.
An error. Finish
Fails to understand creation. Alright, I see green wallpaper. That's not what we want. We want blue wallpaper. Alright. Stand up, crouch. Well, that did not go as planned. We'll check that when we're safer. Right now I'm crouched and I can't uncrouch.
Strange noises.
Wow.
Dead, I tell you.
All kinds of mistakes.
Some taffer's broken in.
Right, here's the other blue room. Right, let's check the objectives. Steal all the precursor masks. That's right, we've got all the precursor masks. We do not have all the loot. The rest of it is in this room. I think. Stand up, crouch. That wasn't a very good shot. But it still worked. Okay, cool. Now, do we have all the loot? Let's look. 3667. That is it. We have 100% of the loot. But we have not met all of our objectives yet. That's such a huge relief. You have no idea. It's a massive amount of money, too. You'll see why in the next episode. We're gonna have to take both of these out. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you could be, you know, Garrett the Master Thief.
It's not normally like this.
But I'm being Chububba the lazy gamer. And a 1. And a 2. This is, you know, I'm just kind of making this up as I go at this point. But I think you can figure out my plan. Awesome. We're going to come in here. There is a guard and a Mechanist beast in here.
Who's there? Oh.
Oh, that worked out great. Sort of. He will go that way and then go up these stairs and we'll go around. I don't know, he takes a pretty long route. So if he's not right there, you'll just have to kind of be patient. Mechanist Beast just does laps in here. 1, 2. If you jump from up here, you're gonna get hurt. So far, I don't think I've taken any damage in this map. There's the Cultivator. We are here. And there we go. We just got to get out to the streets, y'all. And then we're done. So I'm gonna come over here. I think you have to aim at the middle one, not the one that goes, not that beam that's going across, because I think because of the angle of the roof, it will not let you mantle or climb, apparently. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna go back to the room with all the switches. With all the colored switches. I almost fell off.
You'll be
Oh.
full of holes soon.
Okay. This is what the gas arrow's for. Yeah, he walked away.
Lost him.
I don't know how he suddenly saw me and then didn't see me.
Come on now, come on.
He's pretty grumpy though. Take a nap. Perfect. I mean, you saw him. He drew that bow. He was fixing to nail me. And then it's like he totally lost where I was. Alright. Crouch. Drop. And here's our exit. So get your slow fall potion ready that we got way back on, I think it was the first floor, wasn't it? I don't know. That was, seems so long ago. There it is. Jump up, drink. Now we go. Woo! Huh. Well, not bad. An hour and 12. The video's probably longer because all the mistakes. 3667 out of 3667. Secrets found 3 out of 3. We did it. It said I took 2 damage. Oh, maybe that was when I jumped out the window. Hey, but that's it. There is one mission left, and it is massive. Unbelievably massive. It is bigger than any of the other maps in this game. It's going to take a really long time, especially on Expert. I suspect that I will do this over the course of 2 or even 3 recording sessions, and then edit them together. But we'll just see. It's going to be really, really big. And so I apologize in advance, but hey, I didn't make it. I'm just playing it. Thanks for joining me today, and we are at the end of Thief 2, The Metal Age. One massive mission left. Thanks for joining me. Go have some fun.